Today I have a more profound quote from Rumi, of course. And it says, ignore those that make you fearful and sad, that degrade you back towards disease and death.
My client was quite frustrated, disappointed, ashamed with one of her behaviors, right? And even though, how to say, I said to her, you see, it's not helpful. Your feelings towards yourself, they are not helpful to solve the problem, right? She could not move from there, right? She could not get out of there. And then I said to her, look, for the moment, the position that you have towards yourself is judgment. Do you see? So when you said, ignore those that make you sad, fearful, coming out, da, da, da. So this was herself towards herself, right? It's not that she had someone else outside accusing her or judging her. She was judging herself better or worse than somebody else. And I said, look, this is the judgment, but as you see, we don't get anywhere with your judgment. So what I would like to do is that you go back into, and you see, it's a kind of hypnosis, right? I'm not saying that I'm working, real professional by the book hypnosis, but it was in that direction, right? So I said, okay, let's go to that moment when your behavior, the one you don't like, occurs, right? I want to see, I want to hear, I want to understand what is the profound feeling that you have there at that moment, right? And she followed me in that approach. So she said, okay, I'm going there, right? So she closed her eyes and she went there into that situation. And in that situation, she realized that the behavior was provoked by, was determined by her taking too many responsibilities, right? So she was tired. She was kind of, I would say, frustrated, overwhelmed by the number of responsibilities that she assumes in life, right? Obviously, we are talking about someone who has a partner, who has children, who is a manager, who has, a lot of responsibilities. So what she realized by going inside, let's say, into that emotion that determines the unwanted behavior, then she started to understand the cause, let's say the root cause of the behavior. And then now, in the next session, we will work on, let's say, changing that pattern. Because at the end of the day, the behavior was just the result, the consequence. What we have to change, it's obviously the cause of the behavior. And we got to that point when she understood the cause of the behavior. So that's why, I'm coming back to the quote, the fact that she was listening to herself, putting herself down, right, was not useful at all. And the moment when we went in the compassion, we went into, let's say, curiosity, what is there? What is that feeling? Then we got to the root cause of the behavior and I would say that now is just to put in place some measures, let's say, to correct.